Ayodhya, the historic city set to host the grand inauguration of the Ram Mandir, is not just witnessing a religious milestone but also an economic boom. Hello and welcome to a special show on the Ayodhya opportunity. With over 3 lakh tourists anticipated daily starting next month, the city is gearing up for an unprecedented influx. A staggering $4.5 billion has been invested in revamping its infrastructure, signaling a new era of growth and prosperity. In this special show, we explore the economic surge and the city's transformation in the lead up to the monumental event of the Ram Mandir inauguration.
At the center of Ayodhya's makeover is the Maharishi Valmiki International Airport. Phase 1 of the airport, developed at a cost exceeding 1450 crore rupees, features a terminal spanning 6500 square meters, designed to initially accommodate approximately 10 lakh passengers per year. Once the second phase is complete, Maharishi Valmiki International Airport is expected to serve 60 lakh travelers annually, contributing significantly to the regional connectivity, fostering tourism, boosting business activity, and generating employment opportunities. Airlines will offer flights to and from major cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and Ahmedabad to cater to the thousands of people who are expected to visit Ayodhya every day after the consecration ceremony. But air is not the only refurbished port of entry and exit to Lord Ram's birthplace. The Ayodhya Dham railway station has also been refurbished at a cost of 240 crore rupees and has been transformed to a certified green building. It now boasts amenities such as lifts, escalators, waiting halls, cloakrooms and food plazas, all waiting to welcome the millions of visitors heading to the city and give them their first and a lasting taste of city's heritage and history.
आज यहाँ प्रगति का उत्सव है, तो कुछ दिन बाद यहाँ परंपरा का उत्सव भी होगा। यही तो भारत है, विकास और विरासत की यही साझा ताकत भारत को 21वीं सदी में सबसे आगे ले जाएगी। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से जुड़े ये काम आधुनिक अयोध्या को देश के नक्शे पर फिर से गौरव के साथ स्थापित करेंगे।
The country's first Vande Bharat Express train ran from Kashi. Today, Vande Bharat Express trains are running on 34 routes across the country, connecting places of religious, historical and cultural importance like Kashi, Katra, Ujjain, Pushkar, Tirupati, Shirdi, Amritsar and Madurai. Ayodhya has been added to the list. Infrastructure development is not restricted to the new airport and a revamped railway station. PM Narendra Modi has also inaugurated a medical college, the Ayodhya bypass, a solid waste treatment facility, and numerous other projects like parking areas and commercial facilities. And as these 4 expanded and enhanced city roads prove, all roads in Ayodhya lead to RamTemple irrespective of the hour. As the construction of the RamTemple in Ayodhya approaches its final stages, and with hundreds of thousands of visitors anticipated in the coming month, the government is going all out to transform the once dilapidated temple town into a modern city. Infrastructure remains the primary focus. An international airport, a revamped railway station, and widened roads in the city centre, these are just a few of the efforts made to revamp the face and the skyline of the temple town. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has raised the stakes by announcing infrastructure projects worth 15,000 crore rupees. Of these, the projects worth 11,100 crore rupees focus on revamping civic facilities and developing world-class infrastructure. The consequent economic boom is already visible in many pockets and segments. Like the real estate, where property prices have surged many-fold since construction of the temple began, with the Prime Minister participating in a groundbreaking ceremony on the 5th of August 2020.
Well, with construction and facelift in full swing for the upcoming mega event that will see the who's who of Indian politics and business joining in, Ayodhya's realty market is booming. The prices of land and property in Ayodhya have quadrupled and are catching up with bigger cities in Uttar Pradesh. The boom is wooing investors as well as local land buyers. For example, we're standing 15 minutes away from the main RamTemple, and the construction behind me is in full swing, and the area which is in the center of this city has seen average land prices surging from rupees 1,000 to 2,000 per square foot in 2019 to an astonishing 4,000 to 6,000 per square foot presently. Even on the outskirts like the Faizabad road, where a lot of construction is going on, the land rates have skyrocketed from rupees 400 to 700 per square foot in 2019 to an impressive 1,500 to 3,000 rupees per square foot as of October 2023. Industry watchers say that the limelight and the mega projects like the RamTemple and the International Airport will continue to push the prices up. Cashing in on the trend are big developers and hotel chains. 5 minutes away from where I am standing, the house of Abhinandan Lodha is launching a 25-acre residential plotted development project soon.
The evidence of Ayodhya's rebirth are all around us as we enter the heart of Ayodhya. And they all center around a common theme: development meets heritage. So we have street lamps in the shape of bow and arrows, murals and paintings of characters from Ramayana on walls and flyovers, statues of Ram, Hanuman and Jatayu on road dividers, shops being painted in shades of saffron, and storefronts adorned with religious symbols like images of Hanuman and swastiks, to slogans like Jai Shri Ram. But all this has come at a cost. Wider roads meant massive land acquisition by the authorities, and the relocation of residents and shopkeepers to accommodate the demolition of homes and shops that came in the way. Even a few smaller temples have been either partially or fully demolished to make way for these roads. But the people of Ayodhya are okay with it, saying it doesn't matter as long as it is for the glory of Lord Ram. As priest Ram Nandan Das officiated at Hanuman Gufa Mandir, which has had to be relocated because it fell on the path designated for Rampath, puts it, the short-term pain will lead to long-term development of Ayodhya.
परेशानियां थोड़ी हो रही हैं, लेकिन समय के अनुसार से बहुत अच्छा है। विकास होना चाहिए, आज ना तो कल तो ये स्थिति आएगी ही। इस लेकर भगवान राम का मंदिर बन रहा है, उसके कारण अगर चौड़ीकरण हो रही है तो बहुत अच्छा है। आगे चल कर के यहाँ बहुत अच्छा होगा और सब लोग सुखी हो जाएंगे, इसी स्थिति बनेगी। बढ़िया है, रोड बन रहा है, इसके लिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हनुमान जी यथोचित जहाँ मंदिर भी पड़ा तो मंदिर भी टूटा है, मस्जिद भी पड़े तो मस्जिद भी टूटे हैं, बगल बगल जगह फिर जाके प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होकर के बैठेंगे। लेकिन मेन मंदिर की शोभा बढ़े, यही अयोध्या में हम लोग चाहते हैं।
The Ayodhya Development Authority is spearheading these efforts and has been responsible not only for large-scale demolition of shops that fall along the roads like Rampath, Bhaktipath that lead up to the new temple, but for facade control on storefronts in Hanuman Ghadi market. While many see these changes as a move for betterment, some shops have been reduced to shells of their former selves. Kiosks spanning 2 feet in length. Many shopkeepers are also not very happy with the compensation the government has provided for demolishing their stores and argue that the compensation is nowhere close to the price at which the new shop can be bought from the government.
मेरी दुकान कंठी माले की थी, ये इसी जगह पे हमारी दुकान थी और दुकान टूटे हुए हम लोगों का साल भर हो गया और अभी ये छोटी दुकान हमारी फिर अंदर बन रही है। मुआवजा हमको 1 लाख रुपया मिला हुआ था, हमारे खाते में आया था, साल भर हो गया, साल भर में हमने 1 लाख रुपया ख़त्म कर दिया। अब सरकार दुकान नया बनाया है, उसका दुकान का 16 लाख रुपया मांग रहा है, हमारे पास पैसा है नहीं तो हम लेंगे कैसे। वो भी बोल रहे हैं कि आपको 2 लाख रुपया दे दीजिए और बैंक से अपना फाइनेंस हो जाएगा, तो हमारे पास 2 लाख रुपया भी नहीं है कि हम 2 लाख रुपया दे दें। तो इतने में अपना थोड़ा बहुत अपना 20-25 हज़ार 50 हज़ार खर्चा करके अपना थोड़ा बहुत काम करवा ले रहे हैं, उसी में अपना काम चलाएंगे। अब 1 साल से हम लोगों का रोजी रोटी बंद है, हम लोगों का कैसे खर्चा चल रहा है वो तो हम ही लोग जानते हैं। अब 1 लाख रुपया मिला था, 1 लाख रुपया अपना ख़त्म हो गया, वो तो 6-7 महीना हो गया ख़त्म हुए।
The work of widening roads in the city centre has also led to sanitation and water problems for the locals. Most houses on the Rampath road are still under construction and it doesn't look like these will be complete before the grand inauguration of the temple.
लगभग 12 फीट हमारा मकान टूटा है और जिसमें सीढ़ी गई, लगभग एक कमरे की जगह गई। और पिछले 6 महीने में ये प्रॉब्लम आई है कि जो पानी जो मिलना चाहिए, जो घरों को मिलता था पीने का पानी, वो नहीं मिल पाया। और दूसरा जो है, जो घर का ड्रेनेज का सिस्टम था, उसमें प्रॉब्लम आई कि पानी जो घरों का जाता है बाहर, वो कोई प्रॉपर गवर्नमेंट ने नहीं अभी तक व्यवस्था नहीं की थी। तो पानी की प्रॉब्लम सबसे बड़ी रही इस पीरियड में। गवर्नमेंट तो टाइम यही दे रखी है कि 22 जनवरी तक, 22 जनवरी से पहले हम कर देंगे। देखिए क्या होता है। मैन पावर तो इन्होंने लगा रखा है, लेकिन अभी भी लगता यही है कि देखिए हो जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है। कंपनसेशन क्या था कि पहले गवर्नमेंट ने जब देना शुरू किया तो जो पुराना सर्किल रेट था उसको बढ़ाया नहीं काफ़ी लंबे समय से, और बिल्डिंग का कंपनसेशन मिल गया सबको, लैंड का नहीं मिल पाया क्योंकि उन्होंने कहा कि ये लैंड जो है गवर्नमेंट की है। तो क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ तो दादाजी के ज़माने से ये था, तो इतना तो हम लोग को आइडिया नहीं था, ना पता था। लेकिन गवर्नमेंट को इससे जब ये कंपनसेशन का पीरियड चल रहा था, तो जैसे गवर्नमेंट ने पहले हमको एक बार इन्फॉर्म किया कि भाई 10 मीटर हम लेंगे, तो उस तरीके पेपर्स को भी लेके एक बार बता देती भाई, व्यक्तियों को जिसको सही कराना होता वो कराता।
But the Ayodhya Development Authority disagrees that the compensation was inadequate. It says the compensation was in line with the law and even goes so far to call it generous.
Compensation is something which has been paid to people according to the existing rule of law, and there is no kind of one cannot really be satisfied. That's the personal view, but then we have tried to match up expectations of people while we are paying them. We have tried to be liberal wherever we can as per the rules, but as of now there is no court case pending against any kind of acquisition process, so I will take it as a satisfactory note from the city that there is nobody who's dissatisfied, more so from the process that was followed. Beautification is part of authority's mandate because as per the act, authority is mandated for facade control, and we are doing it because we want to give a character to the city. Most of the important corridors developed in the city like Dharampat or Bhaktipath, Janambhumi Path or Rampath, they are being given a specific kind of facade as per the facade control guideline which has been adopted by Ayodhya Development Authority by the board, and we are implementing it on ground, and we have been funded by government for this because there was a large amount of breaking of front facade of houses was done, and then now we just took this opportunity upon us, and we are now making it look beautiful and give it a character.
The massive infrastructure push and the expectation of at least 3 lakh tourists per day once the temple is inaugurated has brought hotel chains to the party. According to government officials, hotel operators like the Oberoi Group, the Taj and Hyatt have gotten in touch with the Ayodhya Development Authority to procure land in the temple city. The Taj Group has already begun construction for 2 properties. International hotel chains are also interested. The Radisson, for instance, has begun operations in the city. Ayodhya is clearly being pitched as the destination for religious tourism, not just to devotees within the country, but to those living abroad. The demand is such that tour operators say they have had to turn away bookings.
पहले तो हमारा इंडिया लेवल पे लोग विजिट करने के लिए आ रहे थे, फिर हमारे जो एनआरआईज हैं बाहर रह रहे हैं वो आना स्टार्ट हुए। अभी क्या है कि अभी इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे लाइक फिजी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, आपका वेस्ट इंडीज़ है, साउथ अफ्रीका है, वहाँ से भी लोग काफ़ी ज़्यादा इट मीन्स कि मैं कहूँ कि 50% तो उनकी भी ग्रो हो रही है कि लाइक वो भी अयोध्या को देखना चाह रहे हैं कि अयोध्या लिटरली में है क्या, और राम मंदिर जो बन रहा है वो किस लेवल पे कितना ग्रैंड होने वाला है। अब सिर्फ अयोध्या में लोग हाफ डे नहीं रह रहे, अभी जब 3-4 दिन रहना शुरू हो रहे हैं, और फैब से हमारी जो बुकिंग्स है ना वो इस लेवल की है कि 3 से 4 दिनों के लिए लोग रह रहे हैं। तो होटल्स भी बिजी आ रहा है, दैन ट्रांसपोर्ट भी जा रहा है और गाइड भी जा रहा है, तो उसके साथ साथ में ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री को भी बहुत बेनिफिट्स आ रहे हैं। पहले हम कहें कि पहले जैसे गवर्नमेंट्स भी पुश करती थी ना कि आप इंडिया आइए तो ताजमहल ज़रूर देखिए, और बट आज का हमारा ये थीम बन गया है कि आप इंडिया आइए तो अयोध्या ज़रूर देखें।
Well, while infrastructure and tourism are the 2 main aspects of the economic growth here in Ayodhya, there is much more that is happening on ground. We'll tell you more about that after this short break. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching our special show on the Ayodhya economic opportunity. Let me now tell you about how the Ram Mandir is reforming the local economy of the Ayodhya city.
Ayodhya's spot in the limelight is not just attracting investments, it's also giving local businesses a boost. While big hotel chains are looking at the Ayodhya opportunity seriously and lining up big plans for their presence in the city, the truth is that the city itself is not ready to host the massive influx of devotees just yet, if only hotels are to be depended on. The rising need for accommodation has given impetus to the homestay model. The Ayodhya Development Authority is partnering with locals to build enough homestays to host guests when they arrive at the city. And this, in turn, is turning into a big employment opportunity for the locals.
We started this homestay Yojana, and it has been very, very successful. We have more than 600 plus homestays enlisted with us now, and that creates a capacity of on an average 2,500 rooms. So that's a big capacity, and people are feeling very excited about it. They feel that they are part of the whole Ayodhya development story, and it's an inclusive development. And they also are getting an opportunity to make some money out of their property, which was lying vacant otherwise and not having much of a potential. So we are trying to build their capacity, provide them with required wherewithals to make it a good and high quality homestay. We have the whole range from air conditioned luxury rooms to normal budget rooms, and the best part is that there are many people who were settled in some other state. Now they have come back and they have started homestay in their properties. So somebody coming from Maharashtra boasts that we have now Maharashtrian cuisines with us. My wife speaks Maharashtrian, so the people coming from Maharashtra should be directed to us. So such things are coming up, and I will say that it has created an ecosystem where everybody is benefiting.
The homestay model makes sense, considering the city is bracing to host an unprecedented surge in temple tourism. Early projections suggest that business turnover could exceed a staggering 10,000 crore rupees. Businesses allied with temple, which are not residence-oriented, are also seeing a surge in business, and this is expected to rise even after the temple's inauguration. For instance, both manufacturers and sellers of items linked to religious rituals like incense sticks and stands, lamps, mats and fabrics, mementos like lockets, pictures and picture frames, and even small models of the RamTemple have registered a significant boom in business. Shops across Ayodhya are chock-a-block with these items, with early visitors already snapping up these replicas and mementos with gusto.
I'm Kavita Bhojwani from Singapore, and I've come day before yesterday to see Ram Mandir and to see how it's going to be inaugurated on 22nd, and waiting to see it completely built and seeing all the devotees in such a happy mood.
I'm coming in UP after 42 years, so I don't know how it has changed. Looks very busy town, and a lot of preparations going on. Probably a lot of is yet to be done. Yeah, but it's a good beginning, good start, and people are kind. People are very nice.
This is going to be a place what tourists would look into and would want to visit, as what they do, like going and visiting Taj and all. Now this would be another prominent place, and I definitely see this whole place booming with better economy and things changing drastically, and for the good for everyone, and even especially for Ayodhya people.
The kind of changes now are taking place, and the kind of investments is coming from the central government and state government also. Hopefully this is going to be a booming economy for this particular place, and even for the India it will be a great opportunity for the tourist place. Tourism, it will be a great place.
The authorities are not content to let the temple be the sole driver of tourism either. Plans are already underway on the possibility of embarking on more ambitious projects. For a Ram-based theme park like Disneyland, it may be called Ramland, to various light and sound shows depicting scenes and stories from the Ramayana across the city. This is Ayodhya Heart, one such ambitious project that is already up and running.
Well, while the Ram Mandir is going to be the main center of attraction in the Ayodhya city, authorities have taken multiple initiatives to make Ayodhya a proper tourist destination. 10 minutes away from the main Ram temple, right now where I'm standing, is called the Ayodhya Heart. Another ambitious project by the Ayodhya Development Authority to attract tourists to Ayodhya. Now, as you can look behind me, a string of similar looking shops that are standing here 10 minutes away on the Chaudhry Charan Singh Ghat on the Saryu River. On the lines of Delhi Haat in New Delhi that has stalls from across the country, Ayodhya Haat will showcase the best of Uttar Pradesh. Currently, most of these shops are shut, but they're likely to open closer to the inauguration day. Shopkeepers who have opened their stalls here are seeing little business, but they are hopeful that once the tourists start coming in, they will see big gains.
यहाँ तो काफ़ी बिजनेस बढ़ेगा क्योंकि आने वाले समय में राम मंदिर का उद्घाटन होगा, काफ़ी पब्लिक आएंगे यहाँ पर, काफ़ी लोग दर्शन करने के लिए आएंगे, तो यहाँ पर इसीलिए दुकान बनाई गई है कि भीड़ भाड़ ना होने पाए और ये खाने पीने के लिए पूरी यहाँ से वहाँ तक दुकान शॉप बनाई हुई है।
पहले एक्चुअली यहाँ ऐसा कुछ नहीं था, इस बार जो कदम रखा है ऐसा लग रहा है कि प्रभु राम अपने महल में आ चुके हैं। बस 22 तारीख को बड़ी ही भव्य कार्यक्रम होना है और तैयारी बहुत जोर शोर चल रही है।
अयोध्या जान लीजिए एकदम महल हो गया है, ठीक है, और अब तो दुकान 22 तारीख आने पे दुकान तो चमक जाएगा और यहाँ का पब्लिक भी चमक जाएंगे सब लोग।
पूरी अयोध्या बदल गई। लोग कहते थे कि क्या चमका देंगे, ये चमक गया, मोदी जी ने इसको चमका दिया।
As one walks through Ayodhya Haat, it's easy to forget that Ayodhya Haat is actually still under construction. But on paper, the plans sound exciting. These include going beyond just shops and food stalls to offer cottages which will be called Ram Kutirs to visitors to stay in, and laser light shows to entertain and strike awe in them. A jetty on the ghat and a musical fountain show are also on the cards. While construction at Ayodhya Haat is in full swing, authorities say it will take some more time for it to come into its full glory. But when it does, they are confident it will become one of the pillars the local economy will stand and grow on.
As the last bricks are laid in the Ram Temple, Ayodhya stands poised at the threshold of a new era. While some are grappling with the ongoing challenges of construction and fair compensation, the city is brimming with hope and anticipation for the economic opportunities ahead. That's all we have for you in this special show. Thank you for watching.